He was a very, I never had no problem with him when he was growing up, when he started elementary. Where I started to have a little bit of problem is when he went to what you call now middle school. And that's because he was in the age of now having a girlfriend, and the new friends. And also he had trouble because he didn't really like the middle school he was going to. He wanted to stay at another school. But we moved, I purchased this house, so we had to, go by the rules. His home address, the closest. And that's why I had a little problem with him. But otherwise, he's very good. He was very good. I would drive him to school and he would go out. I would rush and take him to school, be on time. And one day I just forgot that I was going to go to the market down the street from his school. So I turned back. I made a U-turn. Well, as I make a U-turn, he's walking out of the school, And I tell him, Jay, where are you going? I'm going to go have breakfast. I go, no, you go to school now. And he turned around, And he didn't finish regular high school. He had to go to adult school. But I've always taught him that you do things the right way the first time. So I made the decision of not sending him to another school. I said, well, you didn't finish high school the right way like everybody does. Well, now you're going to do it the hard way. And that's when his biological father, made the decision to put him in the adult school. And I said, okay, if you're going to take care of him and you're going to look after him and you're going to everything for him, go ahead. And yes, he did. His father, even though we're separated for a long time, we always have communication because of him.
I would say that it was more like because I was getting good grades. Sometimes even though I got good grades, my mom wasn't satisfied. She always wanted them to be straight A's. That wasn't mainly the reason, but also, because mainly the environment. Like, you grow up and that's when you get introduced to drugs more, and peer pressure starts coming along, and other dudes, and after the other little dudes that are their brothers are from neighborhoods, so they're already like all banged out or trying to be like their brothers and all that. I was always a tall guy, and I've always been real quiet, but when I snap, but a lot of people don't know that. I have a wild side to me as well. I don't know, I guess they would take me as a nerd or whatever you want to call it, so they would try to come up to me and punk me, and they'd be super surprised when it was the other way around. And I don't know, I just became like a target, and I had to defend myself like often. And I guess you could say just took off from there, really. Then after also like walking home, like all the stuff, getting hit up, it was a mixture of everything, really. Just ended up happening. 6th grade on, it was all downhill. I mean, the beginning of 6th grade, I was doing pretty well, but it wasn't very long till things started changing. Yeah, basically, I went from elementary being sent to magnet. When I went up to junior high, it was just all downhill. By the time I hit the 8th grade, completely downhill. It was once I hit Hollenbeck, that's it. It was over. I was a complete different person. And Roosevelt, forget it. Be lucky if I ever made it to first period. Right away, I hit a point to where I wasn't even making it to school anymore. Fights were insane because also the fact that I'm from East L.A., the Garfield side, where it's like East L.A. realistically is majority is all Maravilla green lighters. So I grew up in the heart of Maravilla, which are green lighters. So being that I came from Griffith, going to Hollenbeck, there's nothing but Sureños over there. So being them knowing I was from that side, automatically assuming I was a green lighter. So it was pretty crazy because a lot of people tried fucking with me, and again, the whole getting into fights, the whole crew thing. Then after high school was even worse because all the neighborhoods are right there. Because like middle school, there's a few guys from the neighborhood, but high school is pretty much already where all the neighborhoods are at. There was at least like 4 or 5 different neighborhoods right there inside of school in different spots, so that's even crazier. And so it's basically going at it with the neighborhoods. I don't get along with a lot of the neighborhoods where I live at, really. Well, mainly the youngsters from my era. Yeah, it was just fighting, partying, drinking, smoking. That's all it was, really. I mean, everything was funny and fun back then, but now that I look back, it's like, damn, it really wasn't.